welcome back to the channel. I'm running with Stephen, and today we are going to go into a bit of a breakdown of the Edinburgh Marathon last week. So as you can see, sporting the finishers t-shirt because I finished the marathon in 3 hours, 52 minutes and 35 seconds. Sub 4 baby, yes. I'm happy with it. Yes, I'm happy with it. Sub 4 has always been a goal of mine, especially after London's 4 hours and 50 seconds. So it was still a good nearly 8-minute PB, which I can safely say I'm happy with. This is the Saturday after the Sunday of the Edinburgh Marathon. My legs are feeling good so far. Big shout out to everyone who tuned into the Edinburgh Marathon vlog. It's one of my last videos I put up and it's hit nearly 2,000 views. Absolutely insane. So many people have tuned in and subscribed to the channel through the race. The plan was 7:57 minute miles for the 26.2 miles. First 15 miles was absolutely solid. As you've seen in the last vlog, I actually went out probably at 7:53, which was totally fine with. But it was more than achievable, and that pace felt really comfortable. Just past the halfway mark and the sort of the road, as you've seen, turned into just country road. It went out for 6 into a big country estate and then back for 6, which mentally was a challenge. And obviously we've done these sort of runs before, but it just seemed more of a challenge. So mile 15 I did feel a bit of cramp setting in on my left hamstring, so I decided to drop it just down to about 8:20, 8:15, 8:20, another comfortable pace, and got into that big estate that I just mentioned, the country house, and I was just coming out the other side, roughly about mile 18, and cramp setting really badly, so much so I had to stop, stretch my legs, and just generally really work at them. But I pushed on for the sake of the charity for JDRF. I pushed on because I wanted to get it done. I wanted to make my family proud, I wanted to make my friends proud, I wanted to make you guys proud, just of how far we actually came on that day. I've seen so many people struggling that course so far. Everybody who finished that I spoke to, mostly everybody, did find it really hard. So again, it was pleasing to see that everybody struggled, it wasn't just me. Going forward into, I think it was mile 20, I got a cramp on both my quads. I could really feel it, so it was like a ball just above my kneecap, so it was like your lower quad. It was really painful, and again had to stop, just push on through, which brings me on to roughly about mile 23. Natalie and Grant's girlfriend phoned me to say 3 mile left, keep going, and I could have died on the phone. Like, I felt so bad. My calves started seizing up, so I still had 3 mile to go. So I kept going. I had to hang up the phone, nearly cried on the phone right there, and I just sort of pushed on through. So again, I had to stop another couple of times in between that and rub my legs and stretching on the side of the curb and stuff. they were just in absolute bits. So I went from there to mile 25 to that guy you seen in the vlog. He was like, come on, just nurse over the finish line. I thought, I can do this, it's achievable. So started running with them, both nearly went down, absolute cramp. And I've seen so many people with cramp towards the end of that finish line, and I don't ever remember London being that bad. So then we moved on to just nursing it over the line in the 3:52. I mean, it was absolutely solid. Like, I can't believe it. I was on for the 3:30. Hadn't it not been for the cramp. So Project 328 is still ongoing and is still the main target. Now that I've went sub 4, I know I can achieve the 328. 100% no doubt in my mind. There was no doubt in my mind in the day. There's still no doubt in my mind just now. And you might be saying, Stephen, how did the alphas work? They were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I think the next time though, as I had one blister in my toe and then one underneath the sole of my foot. I think next time I'm going to use the finger socks just to stop that friction in between. I noticed Ben Notley is wearing them on his Omen run today that was postponed. He definitely recommends them, so I think I'm going to have to try these out just to stop any of the rubbing in between the toes. So Stephen, how did recovery go? Well, recovery went a bit like this. Back to work on Monday, could barely walk, had to muddle through. Tuesday, could barely walk, had to muddle through. I definitely think doing all the stairs and work though really helped aid recovery. It really helped push all that lactic acid away that was building up. It comes sort of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday there. I was out playing football with the kids, just going park walks, just to try and loosen everything up. Hence the reason I'm trying to run today. Everything's feeling so strong and just generally good. I wouldn't say I've got any marathon injuries apart from I lost toenail, which is absolutely disgusting today, which is absolutely disgusting. I'm just going to change those socks up maybe for the next one. I've never had an issue with Nike socks, so I don't see why they would have caused me any more problems than normal. But I'm going to get a pair of those finger socks, try them, see if they help. What's going to happen next time? You might be asking yourself. Well, again, I've learned so much about myself from running that marathon. Learned so much how my body responds to the long mileage and how much my body responds to that pace. So that pace is still the goal. What I'm going to do different next time is I really need to get the sodium and potassium up. So I think I'll work on taking more electrolytes in prior to the marathon. A few days before, just really getting a lot of the electrolytes on board. I did try this time round, but it obviously wasn't enough, so we take it back, we readjust and we go again. Also, definitely think it was going to be salt tablets or salt sticks involved next time, just to keep sodium levels up, try and stop that cramping, because that was horrendous. And I don't know if it was just down to the weather, because it was a really hot day, but I really don't know. Again, this is what I'm going to do differently the next time. Will I do it again? I don't think I'd run Edinburgh again. It was just too long and just too... It was absolutely horrible, to be fair. It's supposed to be a really flat course as well, which it sort of is, but it just depends how you perceive the course, isn't it? So you might be asking Stephen, well, how did you get there? Where did you park? So another bugbear was we had pre-booked queue park for the full day, just because I didn't know how long we would be, how long Grant would be. The wee man finished it in 4 hours and 10 minutes, absolutely smashing. But again, we really didn't know how long it would take us and how long we would be staying in Edinburgh for afterwards. So we never left Edinburgh till about 4:30. After finishing the race, probably about the back of 2, we parked in queue park, as I said, for the full day. Cost us £19 on a special, but queue park at quarter mile is on one level. There's maybe about 200 spaces, maybe generous. About 50 or 60 of those spaces were reserved for folk in office buildings. We aren't just reserved for normal guys like me and you, normal girls. So they were reserved for them, which I imagine is their spot every day of the week. But I think there's maybe signposted or covered day signs for the Edinburgh Marathon, because a lot of people were in our boat where they'd pre-booked, got in, and there was no spaces left. So we had to just make our own space. We had to just park in one of these spots, which isn't the best, but what else are you going to do? You're going to miss the marathon because you can't get a parking spot when you've rightly pre-booked it? Nah, I don't think so. So we actually had to make our own spot, which was a bit of a bugbear, especially paying all that money to reserve it. You would think there would be somebody out there on the day guiding you into spaces or that, which was annoying. So we drove through in the morning from Glasgow, so it took us about 50 minutes. We left about 7:30. Time we get parked, by the time we asked for diesel and get parked, it was like 8:15. So 9:15, and then it was like a 20-minute walk up the road, which was perfect, absolutely perfect, no issues at all. And then we just left Natalie, Rhiannon and the kids at the start line. They then headed over into Musselburgh around about 12 o'clock for us finishing, which again was all coned off and absolutely nowhere to park. So again we had to make our own parking space, which isn't the best. I really feel like there should be more things in place that help people attend these events. So after the race, I drove to drop Grant off at the queue park. It was just an absolute nightmare trying to get out of Musselburgh back into the city centre of Edinburgh. Absolutely a nightmare, so busy. Maybe sat in about an hour's worth of traffic. So much so it was like 5:30 time we got back to Glasgow, which was a really long day when you've been up since like 5:30 that morning, ran a marathon and then drove back home. So aye, we might be asking, how is this recovery run going? I'll put it up here. Nice and easy paced. I'll probably finish on about 5k, which is perfect. Legs again are still feeling strong, and I'm wearing the RC Elite 2 today. Look. So aye, a super comfortable shoe, a very good all-rounder. Even though it's got that carbon plate, you really don't feel it. Like, it's just so comfortable to run in. So what's next for running with Stephen? Well, I'm going on holiday in a few weeks, which is absolutely outstanding. Plan to take my trainers with me. Don't know whether I'm going to run or not. I'll really have to decide that when I'm over there, but I think a well-earned rest is overdue, especially after training for 5 months for this marathon. To shave off 8 minutes sounds ridiculous, eh? So what's next? Well, I plan on doing the Falkirk half marathon in November as well. I really want to smash this half marathon time. She's currently sitting at 1:40 just now. I want to bring that into the 1:30s. God, I might even try it before and just not have a medal for it. Might just head out to the canal one day and just wait it all out. See what we've got, especially now I've got the miles in the legs after Edinburgh. Well, I'm happy I've got a t-shirt for Edinburgh. I'm happy the vlog done so well for Edinburgh. It just really makes it that wee bit better, but I definitely won't be doing it again. Aye, it was horrible. No, just the race was absolutely disgusting. So, but I'll definitely be doing more marathons in the future. So you need to stay tuned for that, because I'll be taking you guys along with me, and we'll be getting to see it all together and do big things. So again, I hope you are enjoying my content that I'm putting up. If there's anything else you want to see, do hit me up in below, and I'll do my best to try and get out a vlog for you. Hope you all have a great week and smash those goals. Cheers guys.